about them to make sure I got the correct size on them, but I'm really pleased with them, you know. That's what I was looking for, a really big loin.
Over to the southwest of Bath, Niall has arrived at the fruit farm run by Chris Seeger and his family. After finding only green strawberries in Northern Ireland, Niall's relieved to find some ripe fruit. But will they have the right depth of flavour?
Oh my flavour. Ah, beautiful flavour.
Good, good.
They're absolutely perfect, so they are.
You could do something then.
Oh, definitely. I'll be using quite a lot of these. But it's all about the quantity. The quality is definitely here. And you can definitely do me the quantity, yeah?
Yeah, no problem.
That's wonderful. That is an absolute lifesaver.
While Niall's obviously pleased to have found the strawberries, he still has mixed emotions.
Really sad. Wanted to get from Northern Ireland with strawberries, but just didn't happen. Mother Nature wouldn't let me do it.
Today has allowed the chefs to do valuable prep. But with less than 24 hours before the first plate goes out, the pressure is really starting to build.
The reality of the volume that we have to serve, of that high quality, I think has kicked in. It's made everyone a bit nervous, butterflies in the stomach. Tomorrow, the pressure's definitely going to be on.
While 3 of the chefs are all set for tomorrow, Kenny won't be able to rest, as he still has no idea when or if his mackerel will be delivered.
You know, I was hoping for it to be here today, so I can get it filleted, get it pin burned, ready to wrap tomorrow morning. Because if that doesn't arrive, I really don't know what I'm going to do.
Tomorrow is going to be a long day. It's morning on the day of the royal banquet. With so much riding on the success of this evening, the Great British Menu judges are on their way to the venue to supervise the preparations. Oliver Peyton is determined to make sure that everything runs to schedule.
Well, the Prince and the Duchess of Cornwall have got a very limited time available to them, so there is absolutely no room for manoeuvre. But this is what I do every day, so I'm going to get stuck in and make sure that absolutely everything goes like clockwork.
For the next 12 hours, the chefs must put their heads down and focus on their dishes. Lisa has the daunting prospect of serving the first course of the banquet.
I do feel the pressure, because I've got to set a standard there. I want everything to shine in that dish. I want the producers to shine, my region to shine, and myself to shine, so I've got a lot to deliver today.
Niall's also feeling anxious.
This is one of the most important days of my career. We're doing a banquet for 100+ people, Prince Charles and 100 producers. It's just going to be full on. It is going to be unbelievably hard. Already, look at that, goosebumps. And it's a warm kitchen, so nerves are definitely kicking in.
But it's still Kenny who's got the most weight on his shoulders.
Yeah, I'm really nervous, you know. The whole mackerel situation, nothing's arrived, so it's really put me on the back foot now. It's 10:10 now, time's getting on, and I still haven't had a phone call off him, so, you know, I'm really relying and hoping that he does not let me down today.
Oliver heads to the kitchen.
Aha! The first day of the rest of your lives. Everybody got everything? Where's Prue? She's meant to be here.
Haven't seen her.
Really? She's meant to be here hours ago.
But when he finally finds Prue, all is not well.
Can't speak.
What?
You're going to have to do it all. I feel fine, but I can't speak.
You going to bed or what?
I'm going to be better by tonight. It's the plan. Make
Fort do some work. Let me get Fort. Now, seriously, Prue has lost her voice. You need to put the pint down, you know, put some proper clothes on and get in here now. Good. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Matthew. Thanks.
At last, the moment Kenny's been waiting for.
Finally, mackerel.
Yes, I.
Literally, I just want to get them in the kitchen, I'll start getting them prepped, mate.
Yeah. They're all more or less about that size as well.
Yeah. They feel a little bit bigger, but at least they're fresh.
But smaller fillets will mean that Kenny's going to have to change his cooking method. And that's not ideal when he's already under pressure.
It's really small, as you can see. I'm not going to get a massive portion out of that. Originally, I was going to pan fry these and put them through the oven, but I think I'm going to have to go back to pan fry them to order. If I overcook these, it's going to be horrible.
While he waits for Matthew, Oliver walks through the front-of-house arrangements with Graham Plum, the general manager at the venue.
There is a time schedule. I don't want people standing up in the middle of this reception and leaving the building without having eaten all the food, which is a real possibility.
Yeah.
The Prince needs to leave at 10:35 to take a train to his next engagement, so timing is going to be critical.
Okay, so 8:20, the starter is served. That's what we're relying on here.
Yeah.
I don't want people to feel that this is going to go until 3 o'clock in the morning. They need to know that, you know, it's show business here.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm just going to go and have a look, see what's happening in the kitchen, because we need food.
Service must go perfectly tonight, so Oliver's keen to iron out any problems the chefs might be facing.
So what do you need?
More space, cooler area.
Yeah, you're squashed over there, right?
There's no way you're going to put 100 plus plates up here, and it'll just take forever to get out, and everybody waiting too long. So I need somewhere cooler, larger space.
All right, well, let me think about that.
But the issue for Tom's main course of duck is how to serve it at the correct temperature.
But, I mean, I think I would put them on top of the oven at least, and I think they'll keep warm.
Yeah.
Because wood's very good at retaining heat. There is nothing worse than sort of semi-congealed duck. Put them on top of there anyway. Get the ovens on early.
Yeah.
With the kitchen frenetic, the rest of the building also comes alive. And not a moment too soon, Matthew arrives to help with the preparations.
Oliver!
Matthew, I never thought I would be happy to hear the sound of that voice, but I am happy you're here.
What is the situation?
Voice gone. I have no idea why. It's never happened to me. I never believed it happened to people.
No, so what's going to happen then? What have you been...
OK, well, originally Prue was going to be in the kitchen. I was going to do front of house. So what I'd like you to do is to do the front of house.
Right, OK,
Look,
so that's me everything.
Just roll your sleeves up, get in there.
You know me, Oliver. I know.
If you need anything, don't call me.
It's not long before Matthew spots a problem with some of the decorations.
Graham, I'm slightly concerned about those. I'm not sure they're appropriate for the occasion. Is there anything else we've got here that could take their place?
We've got candelabra.
Have you?
Got some candelabra.
Can we have a look at those, please? Yes. Those look... I think that would look absolutely splendid up there, don't you? Yeah, they do, and they're sort of 18th century, in keeping with the room. And I think they're more dramatic, to be honest with you, than looks like plastic snakes coming down.
Meanwhile, Oliver's found a solution to Niall's plating up dilemma.
Ta-da!
This is perfect. This is just what I want.
No, are you sure you don't want bigger space?
Cool, large.
What else do I need to get for you?
I need about 6 trestle tables up, 2 rows.
Trestle tables. Whatever you need.
You're the man. You're the man.
Calm down. Come on, let's go.
There, thanks.
For the top tables, special chairs are provided for their Royal Highnesses.
Can I sit in one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's just see what it's like to be... what they're going to... See what they're going to see, feel what they're going to feel. I must say, very nice. I can see there is a slight sense of regal posture.
Cooking for royalty has its own responsibilities, but Lisa has an added concern.
My boss is going to be there as well, Nigel Howard. So for me to be stood here after he was last year in the same position, you know, for me it's a great honour. I'm absolutely proud and punched to be here, but I think the pressure's immense just because he's sat out there, so I'm really nervous.
Nigel Howard cooked at last year's banquet, and so did Kenny, but this time things aren't going as smoothly for him. His specially baked bread needs to be wafer thin and pliable before he can wrap it around his mackerel. But the slices have dried out and won't roll properly.
See, the bread's going to be too thick. If I roll out any thinner, the bread's just going to crack.
Cook one off.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Let's see what we need to do. How long does it take to cook off?
This should take about minutes.
Right. OK, let's cook those off, see where we go.
Let them pans, Sam.
But after a quick test, Kenny knows the bread is unusable.
Do you want me to get fresh bread?
It might help. That's where that belongs.
In the dining room, Matthew turns his attention to laying the tables. But with some of the guests already on their way, things aren't progressing fast enough for Oliver.
Look, excuse me. It's half unlaid here. Do me a favour. Yeah, I know it's great of minds, but could we possibly have the restaurant laid up before the last guest sits down?
Yes. Don't worry, Oliver. You know, I think there's probably something happening in the kitchen that needs your attention.
Not the first guest, the last guest.
Sorted out the light.
In the kitchen, Niall is heating sugar to make his elaborate tuiles.
This one's yeah. It's one of those dishes, you know. If it goes wrong, there's no comebacks. Just one of them things. You have to get on with it, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Niall, you get nice on the top of your jellies here, mate.
Put them all out there first. Cheers, Doc. Okay.
Just your back one.
Bang. Come on. Excuse me. Come on, move. Like, that's totally destroyed. There's nothing I can do about that. That's been no good. So I lost probably about 8. For some reason, it's been on froze. So, I mean, if they were in there another 10 minutes, they've been frozen.
But for all the chefs, time is rapidly running out. The final touches are added to the tables, and the banqueting hall is ready. The moment they've all been preparing for is here. Outside the assembly rooms, guests have started to arrive from all over the United Kingdom. Kenny's fish supplier, David Ridley's here with his wife, Caroline. Jeremy Lee, Stephen Terry and Glyn Purnell are the first veteran chefs to show up. Tom's duck supplier, Richard Waller's come down from Chesham, and he's closely followed by Michael Keynes and Richard Corrigan. Andy Garnett, who supplied Lisa's rabbits, is with June Woodall, who supplied her ham. And the final veterans are Jason Atherton with Nigel Howarth, Lisa's boss. It promises to be a glittering occasion, and a far cry from what all the producers here do every day.
We're planting stuff, we're picking stuff, we're weeding stuff. So, you know, every day we're getting our hands dirty. And so just to have this kind of opportunity to be here is wonderful.
I got Lisa the rabbits to start with in the first place. I only got her a dozen, and then this has all escalated to this, really. This is why I'm here. Now we've had to get 45 rabbits, and she's going to cook them tonight for us.
I'm very excited about trying Tom's dish. It hasn't actually been explained to me exactly what it is yet, so it's going to be a surprise for me.
We went up to the table plan and just saw our names next to Prince Charles, and so a bit of a shock, to be honest.
It wasn't what we expected at all.
Next door, the judges are reflecting on the importance of tonight's banquet.
It is a very emotional occasion, this.
Oh, this is just so beautiful. I honestly, for the first time in a very long time, truly nervous. I really do.
Well, year after year, we've gone through producers, the wonderful British produce, good as anywhere else in the world. And this time, we've followed it right the way through. And we've got 100 of the finest producers in the country. And in not that many minutes' time,
under half an hour,
the Prince of Producers himself will arrive.
Every single producer here has supplied food at some point in the competition. What the chefs have cooked is the fruit of their labours.
Kenny said, can we get 140 mackerel, 140 portions anyway. At some stage yesterday, I began to wonder if we're going to be successful. I wouldn't say I was panic-stricken. I thought we'd find them somewhere sooner or later, but I was relieved when we got them, I must admit.
While the guests enjoy a glass of English sparkling wine, the chefs are readying themselves for the biggest night of their lives.
Here we are. This is it. Not long to go, mate. You've been here before?
I'll tell you what, this is more nervous than last year. This is the royal table.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to start. So, Niall, good luck. Lisa,
Excellent.
good luck. Tom, good luck. Let's enjoy, guys, yeah? Let's get ready.
There are, of course, 2 people who haven't arrived yet, but they'll be here soon. So in the kitchen, they've begun the final countdown, or in Kenny's case, count up.
14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 22.
But Lisa could be in trouble already, as it's slow progress for Niall and his tuiles.
Niall's a little bit behind schedule. He's managed to get 6 tuiles made, which are the things that he's going to put his ice cream in. And we need 100. This could cause a slight knock-on effect. Lisa's pies need to go in the oven. My ducks need to go in the oven.
Lisa can only hope he'll finish soon, because she's up first and time's running out. It's not long now before she'll need to bake her turnovers. Out in the drinks reception, the veteran chefs are mingling with the food producers and feeling humble.
They deserve all the credit. Without them, we are nothing. As chefs, we thrive on great produce. So it's self-explanatory.